Are you thinking about moving to the Lake Nona area? Well, let me tell you about one of the jewels of Lake Nona, and that's Town Center and Boxy Park, and we're getting to it right now. My name is June Kranick, and on this channel we do videos every single week of what it's actually like to live in Orlando and Central Florida. So if that's the information that you want to need, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the bell below so that you're notified every time we do a new video. We have people reaching out to us week over week, and my team and myself, well, we love it. So if you're thinking about moving to Orlando or Central Florida, well then send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to connect, because we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando and Central Florida. Yes, I've had several requests about Lake Nona and Boxy Park and the Town Center area. So I do love that area, and it's very close to my home, so I get to frequent it. But I will be completely 100% honest that I don't typically frequent it in the middle of August, in the middle of the day in Orlando, Florida, when it is 99 degrees out. So I just want you to know that this is how dedicated I am to making sure that I get good content out to you. But so I went down, first part that I went to was the town, well, I went into the big parking area, and just so you know, it's free parking, which is very, very nice, and it's shaded. So I went down into Town Center, and all the vendors are out on the weekends, and they have different things like food, there was coffee, there was a juice bar, there's arts and crafts, there's clothing, there was jewelry, there was these cute little, this lady had made these little like ceramic cars and painted them and had a little cactus in them. Yes, I bought one, it's super cute. And so I walked by Bosphorus, is that how I say it? Turkish cuisine, and people are outside, crazy, outside eating because they have their dogs out. And you know, people in Florida, they love the outdoors, even in August, you know, we're hardcore. And just walking around, and kids and families, and there's my beloved Chroma, my favorite. I have not been there in 2 months because I've been on a no sugar kick, and I refuse to go there if I can't have bread pudding. And if you go there, you must have the bread pudding, it'll change your life. And then there was also, there's Park Pizza Brewing Company, which I gotta be honest with you, I've never tried because I'm always trying to stay off carbs, but I really gotta try their pizza sometime. And across the street is a little vegan restaurant called Veggin' Out, and there's a lady sitting there, and she had this cute little dog, and it's just a nice experience, you know? It's just a really lovely community feel. And that's just how it is in Lake Nona. There's a lot to do. They have activities, and there's just, they make sure to make it a community feel. So then I went across the street over to my beloved Boxy Park, which I don't know who came up with this idea, but it's really, really cool. It's shipping containers, and all the different shipping containers have different foods or drinks or dessert or what have you. So when I walked in, you could hear there was salsa music playing because they had live music because it's the Pineapple Festival, and I had to look that up, and I guess there is a Pineapple Festival in Puerto Rico every year, and that's a big deal. So they were celebrating Pineapple Festival, and there's families and dogs, and you know, everyone's just having a grand time. So I walked around, and you can see my favorite. It's where you have seafood, the best lobster roll you'll ever have. Next to it was the chicken place. I don't know what kind of chicken, I've never tried it. Then there's like a hops, obviously beer, and you know, they have, I have to steal a little look at my notes. They have street tacos, and then there was ice cream and fresh squeezed lemonade, yummy. And I want to make sure that the film goes nice and slow because I want you to really get a feel for this vibe. But I want to go back to the music because that was really cool. Like, this wasn't like a third-rate little band. This band was a jammin', and the music was top-notch. And they had their little moves down. They were all choreographed. And I thought to myself, here I am in shorts, sweating to death. They must have been on fire. But anyway, there were people dancing salsa, and it was super cool. I could have sat there and listened to them. The music was great. Really, really it was. So you just really get a vibe for the whole experience. And it's great because families can come and the kids can play, or they can bring their dogs. And I'll tell you what, you see fans everywhere. Didn't make a bit of difference. It was one of the hottest days. I was on fire dying. So then I walked around past again that fresh squeezed lemonade. I almost stopped to get some, but there's a lot of sugar in that lemonade. And I walked back over into that playground area. If you're getting any value out of this video, do me a favor and hit that like button and tell me, what do you think of Boxy Park? So I walked back over, like I said, there's all these tables. Well, there's tables on one side. It does have a cover. On the other side, no cover. Anyway, I'm super sensitive to the heat now. I wasn't when I was a kid. I grew up in Florida. The heat didn't bother me at all. It just, I'm such a pain about the heat. But anyway, there's this beautiful playground, and the kids are playing and screaming their heads off and having a blast, having so much fun. It's nice to see families and kids playing. Then I walk around and there's sand volleyball where people can play volleyball, and it's just a really nice experience overall. I think I'll go there more likely in October. And I'm still wondering and scratching my head as to why I didn't stop and get a bite to eat. But anyway, I walked back through nice and slow because I really want to give everyone an idea of what it's like. And there's not even, there's even shipping container bathrooms. That's how congruent they are with the theme. But this is what I love about Lake Nona, is they have different experiences that, it's the same kind of thing as a restaurant area, but because it's shipping containers, it makes it different, it makes it unique, and it makes it fun. And so I walked back around, and then this lady had just picked up her lobster roll, and I said today to myself, why didn't I get a lobster roll? I mean, they're fabulous. These lobster rolls are really, really good. And so I had to get a nice, good video of that lobster roll, just so when you come and see us here in Orlando, you make sure and get a lobster roll if you like lobster. And so then I walked out as I go to leave that place because I was had enough of the hot sun and fun. I walk out, and you have to appreciate Lake Nona, because as I'm walking out, there's Beep. And Beep is the driverless cars. I mean, really? Yeah. So I guess that's the way of the future, that there's going to be driverless cars. So there goes the driverless car, and you just have to. It just like was the crescendo to end the video. And I wanted to make sure that you saw that I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt, yes, to support my city of Orlando, Florida, even though I don't think I've been to Disney World in about 10 years. I'm telling on myself. But to be fair, I've been to Disney World over 50 times in my lifetime. So anyway, so today we were talking about Boxy Park and Town Center and why it's so fabulous. But if that's not what you're looking for, you have to let us know reach out, let us know exactly what you're looking for so we can get those videos out to you right away. So remember, if you're thinking about moving to Orlando or Central Florida in general, well then send us a text, give us a call, send us an email, however you wish to connect, because we got you covered when it comes to moving to Orlando and Central Florida. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.